we bring transformation at the state level education, we will not be able to realize the dream that we have set for ourselves. So how do we do that? First thing, of course, we need to understand that our teachers are the foundation of our educational system. We must do the capacity building of our teachers. We have already launched the Malavya Mission Teacher Training Program, and it's a free online training program. My request to all the educational institutions is encourage your teachers to take these capacity building training programs. We must ensure that the research ecosystem in our universities is strengthened. I was surprised to see when I took up the chairmanship of UGC that in a large number of universities there was no concept of R&D cell. And we brought out the guidelines, and I'm glad to inform you that now hundreds of universities have established the R&D cells. Today there is a greater need to train our younger faculty on how do you write a successful project proposal. Less than 25% project proposals get the funding. Funding is highly competitive. How do you ensure that our younger faculty have good knowledge about commercializing their own research by converting into a prototype, by starting a startup company? Do the universities have a good IP policy? UGC has already come up with the guidelines. The other challenge that we face in our university system is the use of the conventional ways of conducting our business. Whether it is student admission, whether it is your finance or the administration, there is a greater need for you to move on to use digital platforms. Today we have built, the Ministry of Education has built Samarth platform. It has 18 ERP modules to manage every aspect of your educational institution. It is free for all government institutions. What stops you from adopting these free digital platforms? You must come forward and invest your effort in this to transform the way you govern your institutions. As I said, when we want to reach out to a large number of students, using just the physical mode of education is not sufficient. You must gear up yourself to train your teachers to create digital content. They should not just become only the consumers of digital content. There is a greater need. Today we have about 85 universities which are offering ODL and online programs. We have nearly 1150 universities in our country. Why can't more universities come forward and offer the online education? Nearly 60% of the colleges in our country are in rural area. 45% of the universities are in rural area. And they do not have good faculty members to teach the students in emerging areas. But we have a huge DPI, digital public infrastructure, by the name SPIAM. We have 3,000 courses. UGC has already permitted that if the students are registered on the ABC portal, students can take up to 40% of their degree requirements, the credits, from this SPIAM portal. We have 4.3 crores, but the numbers need to be pushed up. And your role is very, very important. Friends, all of you must have heard about the large language models. Today, there is an emerging area known as prompt engineering. Thousands of prompt engineers are required by the industry. But our universities are not ready to offer such courses. And prompt engineering, although engineering tag is there, You can train a commerce student, you can train a language student, you can train a psychology student to become prompt engineers. We must ensure that today, because of the huge gap that we have between the skill set that the students get from the education in the universities and the requirement of the industries, and that is leading to not unemployment but underemployment. There are huge number of student jobs, but the students are not ready. One of the top priorities for UGC now is therefore to provide skill education to our students as part of their degree programs.